So there is no question that the key component to the Soccer Genome model is the coaches. And this is a piece that my own entrepreneurial journey of going from a part-time coach to a full-time coach to an expert in what I was doing, to recognizing, we have a brand and then building a brand. It became very evident that you could take a coach, put them in almost any environment, and if they are a great coach, the players are going to show up, and not only that, the players are going to follow that coach where they go. So understanding that principle, it's very, very clear to me that concentrating on how do we develop an elite coach, and recognizing that an elite youth coach is not just about what you know, but it's about how do I connect emotionally with the players? How do I make this an experience that is transformational for a player? How do I create an environment where a coach is going to thrive and grow at the same rate that the players are growing? How do we create an environment and a system where we can input a coach into our system and we know what kind of output we're going to get? Has been the key to our model. And so for us, we are always going to prioritize the development of the coach as the primary business asset at Soccer Genome, not the glitz and glam, not the building, not the tech, not some magic sauce training activities. It really comes down to the coach. And while those different pieces are going to maximize what the coach can do, we are always going to prioritize attracting the right type of coach. So for us, the right type of coach is usually going to be someone who understands the layers that are necessary to really connect with the player audience. So in some very real sense, your playing experience can support that, but just because you were a high-level player does not mean you can transfer that knowledge in an effective and meaningful way to young players, or even to a broad range of players. So some coaches are very good at connecting with a very specific small subset of player, but I would say a vast majority of coaches could not make a mental switch and 1 hour be working with 7 to 8 year olds, first contact with the game of soccer. The next hour transition to working with middle to high school level players, to transitioning to working with collegiate players. And so we are interested in developing a expert generalist. So someone who can work with a broad range of player, prioritize the growth component for that player. How do we help a player move from where they are today to where they want to be able to emotionally engage with the player and connect with them from a mentorship role or perspective, and lead them through a journey over time of both exploring who they are as a player, as a person, helping them develop and improve within the game. And really, soccer just becomes a vehicle of how we do that process. So there's nothing more important to us than how we train and develop our coaches, especially as we continue to grow and expand.